welcome back. Well, R&B legend Toni Braxton is sharing her near-death experience to us so that we won't make the same mistakes that she did. And also, she wants us to listen to our body and take care of ourselves and get your yearly checkups and don't put them off. Now, she recently revealed she went under heart surgery to prevent what would have been a fatal heart attack. Now, she tells us that her left main heart artery was 80% blocked. Now, the 7-time Grammy Award winning singer, she told People magazine that the doctors told me I could have had a massive heart attack. I would have not survived. Now, Braxton described the procedure as traumatic. Now, the heart damage was the result of her battle with lupus, now, which is the most common form of the debilitating disease which causes the body to attack its own self. Now, she said, I kept putting it off thinking, oh, I'm fine, I'll be okay. But my doctors were persistent and I went to get tested in the last week of September. I did a specialized test and they looked at my heart and saw some abnormalities. I found out that I needed a coronary stent. Now, my left main coronary artery was 80% blocked. The doctors told me I could have had a massive heart attack and I would have not survived. Now, it was a traumatic moment for me. I was in shock. I remember that day because my chest was aching often, just hurting. And I thought I was just sad because, unfortunately, her sister, Tracy Braxton, had just passed. And I thought, wow, I'm really aching in my heart for my sister. And come to find out, of course, I was sad about my sister, but I also had underlying health issues. Now, it was my body talking to me, telling me something was not quite right. Now, she was treated with emergency surgery, and a stent was inserted in her heart to keep the artery open. It was really scary, y'all. I had not gotten that test. My life would have been different. Now, Toni has been vocal about how her lupus affects her life and her organs. Now, this year, she is partnering with Arena's Get Uncomfortable campaign ahead of May's Lupus Awareness Month. Now, the campaign encouraged those with lupus to prioritize their health by going to the doctor and completing routine testing to help prevent irreversible kidney damages, especially women of color. Now, it's important to get those screenings, simple things. The goal here is long life and old age. I know we're all scared sometimes to go to the doctor, especially for me having lupus. I was scared. I didn't want to know. But I find that knowing is empowering, and it gets my doctors on top of my lupus and my kidney health. And that's the most important thing. Now, she adds that she has had kidney screening every 3 months. Now, she also says she recently reflected on how her lupus diagnosis 15 years ago made her feel ashamed. Now, she said, it made me feel ashamed. Don't tell anybody. You won't be able to work. No one will hire you. And so now I'm an advocate for taking and talking about it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Kidney health, healthcare, lupus, nephritis. It's important to talk about it. Now, the mother of two also noted that there are good days and bad days. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes the bad days get me down. I'm not a superwoman. I like to think that I am. I like to feel like I'm the boss bitch all the time. But I'm also a human. When my body tells me to take it down and relax, I have to listen to it. Well, I'm so grateful that Toni listened to her body and she went to have that testing done and went to her doctor, because if 80% of her main artery was blocked, hey, that meant just 20% was flowing blood, and yes, that would have been a tragedy. So, and I'm glad that she's sharing that, with us, so that, us as a people, in the black population in a whole, a lot of us don't go to the doctor unless something is wrong. Well, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm not going to the doctor because we're scared to that we may have something. We may find out something and then we die. That's the thing. If people don't know they have cancer, but when they tell them they have cancer, they worry about it and die just like that. So a lot of people don't go because they don't want to hear it. But that's the wrong thing to do. You need to go so that if you go in time, you can prevent a fatality. Yeah. Just like, Jerry Springer, he passed a couple of days ago, and with pancreatic cancer now that we know, and pancreatic cancer seems to be the silent killer now, because most of the time with pancreatic cancer, unless you up on it, getting blood tests and colonoscopies and things, you don't know you have it until you start having symptoms, and the symptoms come later on. And like with Jerry, he was in his 4th stage when he found out about it. So after his diagnosis, he didn't live long. Yeah, so guys, we got to do better. We have to do better. I mean, I listen to my body. So you gotta listen too. So this video, somebody out there knows I'm talking to you. They've been trying to get you to go to the doctor, and you saying, "Oh, don't need to," or you've been hurting and saying just putting it off. You better go. You better get up and go to that doctor. Don't let Miss E make you go to that doctor, because you'll see me at your door saying, "Hey, come on, get your keys. Come on, let's go. I'll come get you." All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always important, be blessed, y'all.